Have you ever wondered why Cinco de Mayo is celebrated with such fervor, not just in Mexico but all around the world? Isn't it intriguing how this one day stirs up a global whirl of excitement, tequila and vibrant parades? What is it about Cinco de Mayo that transcends borders and cultures, uniting us in a joyous, lively celebration? These questions, my friends, are worth exploring. Well, strap in, as we are about to embark on a journey through the vibrant history of Cinco de Mayo. The story begins on a fateful day, May 5th, 1862, in the city of Puebla, Mexico. At this time in history, Mexico found itself in the throes of the Franco-Mexican War. The French, under the command of Napoleon III, sought to establish a Latin empire in Mexico. Their army, considered one of the most powerful in the world, was a formidable force. But on this day, under the bright Mexican sun, the underdog would have its day. The Battle of Puebla was not expected to be a significant event. The French forces, numbering around 6,000, were anticipated to easily overpower the poorly equipped Mexican army of just 2,000. However, the Mexican general Ignacio Zaragoza had other plans. General Zaragoza, a man of strategic brilliance, leveraged the landscape to his advantage. The Mexican forces were positioned at the Loreto and Guadalupe forts, providing a tactical edge. As the French advanced, they were met with a fierce resistance that they had not anticipated. In the end, the Mexican forces, against all odds, claimed a triumphant victory. This unexpected win was more than just a military success. It was a victory that boosted Mexican morale and patriotism. It was a reaffirmation that they could stand up to the world's strongest forces, that they could defend their sovereignty, and that they were not to be underestimated. This was a moment of immense national pride, a moment that would echo through the ages. The victory at Puebla did not end the Franco-Mexican War, which continued for another 5 years. However, it marked a turning point, a symbol of resistance and resilience that has endured in the Mexican consciousness. And so every year on May 5th, this underdog victory is celebrated with joy and pride. And there you have it. This underdog victory is the spark that ignited the Cinco de Mayo celebrations we know today. Contrary to popular belief, Cinco de Mayo is not Mexico's Independence Day. Yes, you heard that right. While it's commonly mistaken as such, Cinco de Mayo is not the day Mexico declared its independence. That honor goes to another day entirely, September 16th, which is celebrated with equal fervor. In fact, Cinco de Mayo commemorates the Mexican army's unlikely victory over French forces at the Battle of Puebla on May 5th, 1862. It was a hard-fought battle, a David versus Goliath scenario that saw the underdog Mexican forces triumph over the French, who were considered one of the world's strongest armies at that time. The day is more than just a date on a calendar. It's a symbol of Mexican unity and patriotism, a testament to the strength of the human spirit in the face of adversity. So, Cinco de Mayo is not a celebration of independence, but a celebration of resilience and determination. Cinco de Mayo has found a unique place in the United States, becoming a significant annual celebration. It's a story of how a foreign tradition found a home in a new land and grew into a cultural phenomenon that transcends borders. Mexican immigrants brought the celebration of Cinco de Mayo to the United States, carrying with them the vibrant traditions of their homeland. As the Mexican-American population grew, particularly in areas such as California, Texas, and Arizona, so did the observance of this day. It started as a means for these communities to connect with their roots, to remember the bravery of their ancestors, and to express pride in their heritage. Over time, Cinco de Mayo began to take on a broader significance. It evolved into a celebration of Mexican culture and heritage in general, rather than solely commemorating the Battle of Puebla. The United States, known as a melting pot of cultures, embraced this day with open arms, recognizing it as a chance to celebrate the diversity that makes the nation unique. Today, Cinco de Mayo is marked with grandeur across the United States. Cities and towns with large Mexican-American populations host vibrant parades filled with colorful floats, traditional Mexican dances, and people dressed in folkloric costumes. Schools organize educational events, teaching children about Mexican history and culture. Restaurants and bars offer special menus featuring traditional Mexican food and drinks, from tacos and enchiladas to margaritas, and of course the quintessential Cinco de Mayo treat, churros. But it's not just the Mexican-American communities that partake in these festivities. Cinco de Mayo has grown to be a celebration for all, irrespective of their cultural background. It's a day where everyone can appreciate and enjoy the rich and diverse culture of Mexico. From the lively music of mariachi bands to the delicious aroma of Mexican cuisine, from the colorful parades to the spirited folk dances, Cinco de Mayo in the US is a vibrant display of Mexican culture. It's a testament to how a cultural event can cross borders, bring people together, and become a part of the fabric of a nation. From parades to mariachi music, Cinco de Mayo in the US is a vibrant display of Mexican culture. Beyond Mexico and the US, Cinco de Mayo has touched corners of the world in unexpected ways. Let's venture north to Canada. In cities like Vancouver and Toronto, Cinco de Mayo takes a multicultural twist. Festivals bloom with vibrant Mexican heritage, intertwined with a distinctly Canadian spirit. It's a day of unity, where Canadian citizens and Mexican expatriates alike revel in the spirit of camaraderie, sharing traditional Mexican cuisine, music, and dance. Next, let's traverse halfway across the globe to Australia. Down under, Cinco de Mayo is a budding celebration. Australians, known for their love of good food and merriment, have embraced the holiday with gusto. In cities like Sydney and Melbourne, bars and restaurants host Cinco de Mayo-themed nights, complete with mariachi bands, Mexican cuisine and, of course, margaritas. It's a testament to the holiday's appeal, transcending borders and cultures. And what about Japan? Yes, even in the land of the rising sun, Cinco de Mayo has found a home. Tokyo hosts an annual Cinco de Mayo festival, a two-day event that draws thousands of visitors. Japanese people, with their deep respect for cultural traditions, appreciate the historical significance of the holiday. It's not just about the food and music, but also an opportunity to learn about Mexican history and culture. These are just a few examples, but Cinco de Mayo celebrations can be found in corners of the world as diverse as New Zealand, the United Kingdom, and even South Africa. It's a day that's become synonymous not only with Mexican heritage, but also with global unity and cultural exchange. The global impact of Cinco de Mayo is palpable. It's more than a day of celebration. It's a day that fosters understanding and respect for Mexican culture, a day that encourages us to embrace our shared humanity, to revel in our differences and similarities. So, whether you're enjoying a taco in Toronto, sipping a margarita in Melbourne, or dancing to mariachi music in Tokyo, remember the spirit of Cinco de Mayo. It's a celebration that extends beyond borders, beyond cultures. It's a day that unites us all. Cinco de Mayo, a testament to Mexican resilience, has truly become a global phenomenon. At its heart, Cinco de Mayo is more than just a day of festivities. Indeed, this vibrant celebration holds a deeper significance. It's a jubilant testament to resilience, a cheerful nod to an underdog victory, and a global embrace of Mexican culture. Cinco de Mayo commemorates an event where unlikely heroes emerged victoriously. The Battle of Puebla, fought on the 5th of May, 1862, saw a severely outnumbered Mexican army triumph over the French forces. This significant victory, against all odds, embodies the spirit of resilience that is now celebrated every 5th of May. The celebration of Cinco de Mayo is not merely about recalling a historic military victory. It's a tribute to the courage and tenacity of those who stood up against a formidable enemy and emerged victorious. It's about celebrating the strength of spirit and the will to triumph against overwhelming odds. It's about resilience and the belief that no matter the odds, victory is possible. But Cinco de Mayo is not just a celebration of resilience, it's also an acknowledgement of an underdog victory. The Mexican army, outnumbered and outgunned, managed to defeat one of the world's most powerful armies. This victory was a beacon of hope to all those who felt oppressed, a beacon that shone brightly, illuminating a promise of triumph against adversity. It's a celebration that says, yes, the odds may be stacked against us, yes, the challenge may seem insurmountable, but we will not back down, we will not give in, we will fight and we will triumph. It's a celebration that gives hope to the underdog and a reminder that sometimes the underdog can indeed come out on top. And finally, Cinco de Mayo is a global embrace of Mexican culture. On this day, people across the world indulge in Mexican cuisine, enjoy Mexican music, and participate in Mexican traditions. It's a day where the world gets a taste of Mexico and embraces it with open arms. It's a day where the world recognizes and appreciates the richness and diversity of Mexican culture. So you see, Cinco de Mayo is more than just a day of tequila shots and sombreros. It's a day of celebration, of resilience, of underdog victories, and of the global embrace of a rich and vibrant culture. Cinco de Mayo, a day that started as a military victory, has evolved into a global celebration of Mexican culture, a testament to the enduring spirit of resilience and unity. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the vibrant history of Cinco de Mayo. We hope that you've gained a deeper appreciation for this day that goes beyond the festive celebrations and reaches into the heart of resilience, underdog victories, and the global embrace of a rich and vibrant culture. If you enjoyed this video and found it insightful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends and family. Let's spread the knowledge and the spirit of Cinco de Mayo. We also invite you to join the conversation. Leave a comment below sharing your thoughts or any experiences you've had related to Cinco de Mayo. Your contribution could spark an interesting discussion, and we're always eager to learn from our viewers. And if you haven't done so already, please do subscribe to our channel. We regularly release videos on various topics, from history to culture to inspirational stories, all aimed at enlightening and inspiring our viewers. Your support helps us create more content like this. So until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and keep celebrating the rich tapestry of our world's cultures. Thank you, and see you in our next video.